Alright, so today we're going to figure out what it's like to be a Xenomorph, the life that they go through to get to the final stages. And I just need to say, I absolutely love the Aliens franchise. It's so sick. I love all the mutations of the Xenomorphs. They're so cool. I absolutely love it. I also love the Predators, the Yautja. I love them as well. I'll also check out videos for those. But I'm super excited to see what it's actually like to be a Xenomorph, what the life is like for one of them. So let's just get straight to it.
You're not even born yet, and already your life is a waiting game. Sitting inside this leathery egg for who knows how long.
Inside an avocado.
Maybe decades. Just chilling in complete darkness. No Netflix, no snacks, just you and the void. Your egg sits on some forgotten planet or derelict spaceship, and you're basically in the universe's most boring time capsule. Oh wait, something's moving nearby. Your egg starts to sense vibrations. Finally, the 4 petals at the top of your home begin to peel
I know
open,
they only activate once they sense that some living organisms
Time to make
nearby.
your grand entrance. Except you're not exactly what anyone would call cute. You burst out as a face hugger, which is basically 8 bony fingers.
Yeah, that is a different design. The most, I don't know, iconic, I guess you could say, that I'm familiar with is, I think it has 3 or 4 legs each side, but it's webbed. But this is like a scorpion. But yes, they do wait until they feel some sort of organism nearby, some life moving nearby, and then they're like, oh, now it's time for me to get ready to go impregnate them. Woo!
It's attached to a nightmare with a tail. You've got about 120 hours to
They're
find
the
someone to
definition
hug.
of a one-night
And
stand.
by hug,
Impregnate
we mean
and leave.
forcefully attach to their face and shove a tube down their throat. Real charming first impression there, buddy. You spring out of that egg like a jack-in-the-box on steroids.
They're the worst kind of
using your
dad.
muscular
They
tail to
impregnate the
launch
woman,
yourself through the
and then
air.
they just leave.
You can jump ridiculous distances. We're talking
Not
Olympic
exactly women in
long
this
jump
case, but
records, but with
anything.
more face hugging at the end.
You guys
Your
understand what I'm
target
saying?
never sees it coming. Within seconds, you've wrapped your fingers around their head in a grip that would make a vice jealous. Those fingers of yours can lock in place, making removal basically impossible. Even if someone's buddy tries to help pull you
they
off,
just tighten
you'll
up.
just strangle your host harder with your tail. You're clingy in the worst possible.
I always find it insane how quickly, as soon as it's on your face, it is instant. You can't get it off. As soon as it's got that tube down your throat and it's wrapped around your head, you can't do anything. It's instant, just like that, and you're done. You got the embryo inside of you, you're cooked. Best thing is wait for it to finish, get off, and then try to do surgery to get the embryo out. But other than that, leave it. Just, you can't do anything. Why has bro got no
your
nose?
tail coils around their neck, cutting off any chance of escape. 7 seconds.
Yeah, it's crazy. I don't know
That's
actually
all it
how
takes to
long
knock
it
them
goes
out
down the
cold
throat,
with your
but
special blend of
I
paralytic
think it goes to the
chemicals.
stomach.
You're basically a flying anesthesiologist with commitment issues. Oh, and if someone tries to cut you off,
they got acid blood.
your acid blood will eat through their tools and probably their hands. You're a living security system that nobody asked for. Now,
the one thing you didn't say, I don't think, is that this thing also provides oxygen because they want the host to stay alive for the embryo inside to develop, I guess, and then also to be bred. I don't know if it eats them on the inside or anything. I just know it bursts out and that's it. But they do provide oxygen to make sure that the host stays alive, which is stupidly cool design and detail that they added for this. I just love the franchise. It's so sick.
comes the weird part. And yes, it gets weirder. You're not actually implanting a baby alien like everyone thinks. Nope, you're injecting this mutagenic goo called Plagiaris prepotens that literally rewrites your host's cells to build your next form from their own biological material. You're not giving them a parasite. You're turning them into a 3D printer for your next body. Talk about recycling. After a few hours of this deeply uncomfortable process, your job is done. You detach, crawl away to some dark corner, and promptly die.
Okay, I was about to say that they'll just fall over and die, but
your
you got to it.
existence as a face hugger lasts maybe a week if you're lucky. And most of that is sitting in an egg.
Out of the egg?
You're basically nature's
but in the
most
egg,
aggressive
maybe immortal?
one-night stand.
I don't know.
But wait, you're not done yet. Surprise, you get a second life.
What?
While your facehugger body is decomposing somewhere, you're busy growing inside your host as a chestburster.
I was
For the
about
next
to say
1 to 24 hours, you're basically a really aggressive tumor with teeth. Your host might feel a bit peckish, maybe complain about
I don't know.
heartburn.
This is
Little do they
honestly
know
the
you're
most
in there
horrifying
doing
thing
home
ever.
renovations on their ribcage. Then comes your big moment. You've grown enough, and it's time to check out of hotel host body.
Yeah.
Do you politely excuse yourself?
Nope.
Maybe find a nice exit that
Force
doesn't
your way
involve
out.
major organ damage? Of course not. You punch through their chest like the universe's worst birthday surprise.
Yeah.
Blood everywhere, ribs cracking, your host's day officially ruined. You emerge as this pale, serpentine little worm with way too many teeth.
I remember in one of the movies, the one lady was hugging the guy that had the chest burst in him, and then it came out his back because there was no way to go forward. It was pretty sick. So theoretically, if someone that had a chest burst inside of them were covered up mostly, it could come out the ass and then become an ass burster. Wouldn't that just be crazy? I mean, they ate a baby's face in a Jurassic comic, so they can surely just make the chest burster come out the ass and call it an ass burster. Come on.
And ready to run. Your first breath of fresh air comes with a side of screaming and panic. You let out this adorable little shriek that sounds like a demon baby's first cry.
And these things are crazy looking.
You scurry away as fast as your little body can move, because right now, you're about as threatening as an angry noodle with dental work. Any janitor with a mop could probably take you out.
Noodle with
You're
dental
vulnerable,
work.
Squishy, and desperately looking for the nearest air vent
I
to
assume they still
disappear
have the
into.
acid blood,
You need
but
to
are
find
their teeth
somewhere
sharp?
safe to hide, because your next trick is even more ridiculous.
Bro, you
Over
just
the
bust
course
through
of just a
that. You
few
should be
hours,
fine.
you're going to grow from a foot-long chest snake to a 7-foot-tall killing machine. That's
Yeah, they
like going
grow
from a
super
Chihuahua
quickly.
to a Great Dane during a single Netflix binge.
That is
Your body
crazy.
starts producing this
And then you
silicon-based
Michael Jackson out of here.
exoskeleton,
Oh yeah?
shedding your pale baby skin for that signature biomechanical look.
Yeah, it's so
Your
sick.
inner jaw develops,
Their design
giving
is
you
just...
that charming smile
c'est
with a
magnifique.
smile that'll make you such a hit at parties.
Why does bro got a dick in his mouth? What the heck? It's supposed to be the same color as him. What the heck is this? You got a carrot going down his throat.
Those cute little arms grow into razor-sharp claws, and your tail becomes a
teeth are metal, right?
spear-tipped weapon
I'm
of
pretty
doom.
sure it's metal.
Puberty hits different when you're an alien. Now you're a full-grown drone,
Yeah, it's within
and
an
life
hour,
is all about
a
the
few
hustle.
hours,
Your
not in
day
a few
job,
years.
finding more hosts for your siblings. You've become a professional kidnapper with acid for blood and a face only a queen could love. You spend your time skulking through ventilation shafts,
only a queen mother.
learning the layout of
glove.
wherever you've ended up,
A queen mother.
and
whatever.
generally being the worst roommate imaginable. Your new body comes with some pretty sweet upgrades, though. You can climb walls and ceilings like gravity is just a
Sneaky,
suggestion.
bro.
Your tail is basically a Swiss Army knife that doubles as a spear. You don't even need eyes because you've got this whole echolocation thing going on, though nobody really knows how it works since you don't have visible ears either. Science gave up trying to
craziest
figure
thing,
you out.
actually, under this part, under their head, you can actually, in some of the movies, actually see the skull, and it looks crazy. I want to quickly find a photo for you guys. Yeah, so this is what they basically look like under. Like, we know in the movies it's like really dark, so you don't really see inside, but I feel like if you shine a light and concentrated on it, will actually see this, and it would just be so horrifying. It would just be the scariest shit. You'd literally shit, person, die. Boom. I don't know how you react to seeing this. That is just death. It is the creepiest. But the design is just so cool.
Plus, if anyone tries to hurt you, your blood will melt their face off.
Yep.
Try explaining that to your insurance company.
Their
Your inner
biology
jaw
is
is basically
crazy.
a tiny battering ram that can punch through bone and metal.
Stormtrooper missed one
You've
point
got more
blank.
teeth than a shark convention, and they're all pointed in the direction of
Bro, what
this
is that
is going
position?
to hurt.
That is a little
Your whole
suggestive.
head
Oh
is
no.
shaped like a banana designed by someone who really hates everyone. Those biomechanical tubes on your back? Nobody knows what they do.
Actually,
Maybe
yeah.
they're for
What?
breathing, maybe for sensing, maybe they're just there to look cool. You're a walking
Maybe to
mystery
pick up
wrapped in an
vibrations?
exoskeleton,
Maybe?
wrapped in everyone's
I mean,
nightmare.
I don't know,
But
man.
here's where it gets complicated. You're not just some mindless killing machine. You're smart,
controlled by the host.
maybe too smart.
Queen.
You learn patterns, set traps, and even use psychological warfare.
Oh,
You'll
I thought they
grab
were
someone
controlled by
just to
Queen.
use them as bait for their
And
friends.
the Queen's controlled by
You're
Queen
playing
Mother
4D
and then
chess while everyone else is playing
so on.
checkers. Except your chess pieces are corpses, and the board is wherever you're terrorizing this week.
that's a
If
lot
you're
of blood.
lucky, you might get promoted. Maybe you'll become a warrior, slightly bigger and meaner. Or if you're really special, you could become a Praetorian, which is basically
Yeah,
a
that's so
Xenomorph on
sick.
steroids guarding the queen. Each
Yeah,
promotion
it's
comes
so
with
dope.
size, upgrades, and new ways to
The
ruin
Predalien
someone's
is
day.
also so cool.
Speaking of the queen, she's your entire purpose for existing. Everything you do is for
She
her
lays
and the
all
hive.
the facehugger eggs.
You're basically running a really aggressive daycare center, bringing her fresh hosts so she can lay more eggs. The cycle continues, and you're just another
she doesn't
cog
lay
in
eggs
this
because of the
biological-
host, but she lays eggs continuously. Then the host she lays the egg so it can infect the host, not so it can lay the eggs because of the host. But whatever. But this is so dope. We actually never really get to see this in between phase. We see the chest burster and then we see the Xenomorph. It is so. I love this franchise so much.
Machine. No vacation days, no benefits package.
Bro's chilling.
Just endless hunting and hive expansion. Years pass, if you're lucky enough to survive that long. Most of your siblings get blown out airlocks, shot with pulse rifles, or meet some other explosive end.
In the movies, yes.
Some get torched by flamethrowers, which is just rude considering you never asked to be born as a walking nightmare.
Ow.
Others might get crushed by closing doors or fall into molten lead.
And you say they're smart.
The universe really has it out for your kind. But you? You're getting older, slower.
Do they actually
age?
That
exoskeleton isn't as shiny as it used to be. Your acid blood doesn't quite have the same sizzle. You've gone from apex predator to that guy who peaked in high school.
Really?
Your biomechanical joints creak when you crawl through vents now.
Interesting.
Sometimes you have to take a break halfway through stalking prey just to catch your breath, even though nobody's really sure if you
That's
actually
such a funny
breathe.
concept, though.
Then
they get
one
old
day,
and they
you're
just
stalking
they
through
get
the
tired
shadows
of it
when
while
you
chasing
realize
you.
you can't quite make that wall climb like you used to. Your tail strikes are a fraction slower. Some younger drone is already eyeing your favorite hunting routes. You've become the alien equivalent of that coworker who still uses a flip phone and complains about kids these days. Your final hunt doesn't go as planned. Maybe you misjudge a jump, or your reflexes just aren't what they were. You find yourself cornered, wounded, acid blood pooling beneath you. As you lie there dissolving the floor, you can't help but think about your life. From egg to facehugger to chestburster to drone, what was it all for? But wait, in your final moments,
to expand your species.
Another egg nearby beginning to open. The cycle begins anew. As your biomechanical body starts to shut down, you realize the ultimate cosmic joke.
Wait.
Somewhere out there, another facehugger is about to torpedo itself onto someone's face, thinking it's got the universe all figured out.
You know your species
Good luck
can
with
go
that,
on.
Junior. Hope you enjoy the 2 hours of consciousness before you die, followed by being reborn just to explode out of someone's chest. And the best part?
That is crazy.
That new little facehugger probably thinks this whole be born, attack face, die, be reborn, explode.
Well, I don't think they get reborn. I think it's a completely different life, but it's an interesting thing. It's made, like their consciousness, that's why they die straight after their consciousness or whatever goes to this new embryo that they implanted in a host, and then they become the chest burster. So that's actually a crazy or interesting theory.
Chest. Grow up in 3 hours.
That is so crazy. That is just broken, isn't it? Just you birth, and then within a few hours you're fully grown, and then basically if you're not armed, like the Space Marines, I think they're called. I can't remember now. If you're not armed at all, you're cooked. You're just dead. Literally, there's nothing you can do. You just accept fate. I don't know. Fate, not faith. Sorry, fate. That was the word I was looking for. But yeah, it is. I love this franchise.
Life cycle is totally normal. Nobody told you there'd be no dental plan in this hive either. Should have read the fine print on that evolutionary contract.
That's a bit of an abrupt ending. Damn.
You're not even.
No, but yeah. It is a crazy concept thinking that the facehugger becomes the chest burster. Like, that is a crazy thing. But anyways, if you guys have any more suggestions for me, I will watch the Queen Xenomorph, the life of a Queen Xenomorph after this. But if you have any more suggestions on what you want to watch, whether it be the Predators or anything else, just to let me know down in the comments. But anyways, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.